Am I the asshole for refusing to walk with my sister's friend in her wedding and requesting a different girl? Title is weird. So is this whole situation I, 27 male, find myself in? I do think the backstory is important here. So my sister is getting married in November. We are really close and always have been. So I find this whole situation to be ever weirder. I've been asked to be a groomsman on her fiancé's side. Me and him are cool and it was important to my sister that I'm included. I was really looking forward to it until I saw who I was paired with. So 2 years ago I met this girl named Tara, 26 female, on a dating app. We started talking daily, FaceTimed a lot, went on dates. We talked for over 3 months. And I felt like it was actually going somewhere. Well, after one of the dates she completely ghosted me. Sent a follow-up text but got nothing back. I won't lie. I was really upset. I even talked to my sister about it. Well, COVID hit and I moved away for a job. Come back to find out my sister and Tara are now friends? Apparently my sister got a new job. Tara recognized the last name. Reached out to her and they became friends. Such good friends in fact that she is now a bridesmaid and hangs at my parents' house. And my parents know her? I found out they were friends literally 3 weeks ago. She never mentioned it to me. I asked if she knew it was the Tara I got ghosted by. And she said Tara had told her. But wanted to keep their conversations private. Then a random text from Tara. Asking what I wanted to do for our entrance dance. I immediately called my sister. Who informed me that Tara and I would be paired up. Including the entrance dance. I asked why. I know many of her bridesmaids and she had to pair me with the one who ghosted me? She said she had her reasons. And Tara also asked for me specifically. I never responded to Tara and instead went to talk to my sister in person. Got the same answers. And this time she sounded offended? That I asked for a different person. I told her how uncomfortable it made me. And she told me to stop overthinking. And just have fun. I said that she didn't understand how hurt I was. She said she had an idea, but to just do it as her wedding gift. I told her I'd be stepping down from the wedding party. I'll just go as a guest. She went apeshit, saying I couldn't do that. And she wanted me up there. I said fine, then switch me to a different girl. She said she wasn't going to. So I told her I'd be dropping out. My parents are calling me an asshole. But I don't think I am. It's a weird request and I'm not about it. Am I the asshole? Not the asshole, they might be trying to set you guys back up. But why would you want to when not one person is willing to openly clear the air about what happened? Instead they try to force you two together, without explanation, and expect you put aside your own feelings and self-respect to accommodate this, which is unnecessary in the first place. And while you're gone, she gets close to your sister and parents. What a weird scenario, which could be easily explainable, until you factor in the subterfuge, gaslighting, secrecy, manipulation and family pressure. What a weird situation, lol. Like they all know something you don't about something that directly affected you, and rather than help you get clarity they all run cover for her. It is really bizarre. Like Tara is very charming. Maybe she's just charmed my sister and parents. I really don't understand what is happening. My sister is typically my biggest supporter. It feels like I'm in the upside down, lol. What's obvious is that she's trying to, probably at Tara's request, set you two up, again. A bit more speculative might be that Tara ghosting you the first time was a manipulative, playing hard to get, tactic that backfired. Alternatively, and similarly speculative, the ghosting itself wasn't a tactic, but if she's charming, like you say, she may not be used to people not being desperate to get in touch with her and is trying to validate that by proving that she can get you now. In any case though, not the asshole, this is weird and inappropriate. If you want, and since you say you're close with your sister, sit her down and have a proper serious conversation and give her one last chance to come clean and act sane. More than likely Tara wasn't just seeing original poster at the time, and things took off with another relationship. That eventually fizzled, and now original poster is a fail-safe. I find this both overly pessimistic and highly probable. I feel like this comment perfectly sums up dating. Not the asshole. Tara and your sister are up to something, but you do not have to let them play their stupid game. Contact your future Bill. Tell him you were honored by the request but you have to step down from being in the wedding party. Tell him why. Tara and your sister can go pound sand if they don't like it. Tara and the sister think this wedding is a plot to a rom-com and she and original poster will end up happily ever after. Run, original poster. Ew. WTF is wrong with your sister? So Tara ghosted you, deliberately sought out your sister, interjected herself into your family, specifically requested to be paired with you at the wedding, and now is making you look like the bad guy for not going along with her delusional matchmaking bullshit? Do not get back together with Tara. Even if she has a legitimate reason for ghosting, mental health or family death, etc., her behavior with your family and making you out to be the bad guy now shows how manipulative she is. And your sister is being quite selfish and delusional. If they keep this up, maybe not going to the wedding altogether is the best thing to do. Because they will ambush you at the wedding trying to pair you up with Tara. Not the asshole, but Tara sounds like some real bad news. She already is poisoning your family against you. Why would you let someone like this into your life willingly? It sounds like the plot of a scary movie. Yes. Original poster should fucking write this screenplay and make some cash. Not the asshole. You've been more than reasonable. It's not like you're insisting that Tara not come to the wedding, or even step down as a bridesmaid, just that you don't want to be paired with her. I don't understand why your sister, and your parents, don't understand why you don't want to spend the evening with a girl who you dated and broke up with you. Can you maybe appeal to your future Bill for sanity? Already talked to him. He's saying that it's my sister's call. But he'll try and talk to her. He said he finds it odd too. Because Tara and my sister hang out all the time now. And Tara is friends with my parents. He doesn't get it either. Yeah, your sister is playing matchmaker. And honestly, you telling them no. I have to wonder, what is the bridal party count? The bigger the number, the more bizarre this is. 7 on each side. Yeah, then that's even worse. If it was a small party, I would say suck it up, but this reeks of set up. If I had to guess, she fell in love with the idea of being a part of your family. And now wants to try again. And your sister is excited about them being related if you end up together. Otherwise, it makes no sense of why she won't switch partners. This, she wants to be with original poster again and is putting the cards on the table thinking she has them all, but original poster can just pull that dropout card, but that will make him be the bad guy, not Tara. Maybe I've watched too many movies, but I think Tara is scary. She ghosted you, then befriended your sister and your family and wangled her way into the wedding and also requested you as her attendant? Fucking yikes. If you have a pet bunny, take the bunny and run. Not the asshole. Yes, all of this. This is creepy and weird. Not the asshole. Tara and your sister are playing stupid games and they're about to win a stupid prize. Not the asshole. It sounds like Tara wants to pretend she never ghosted you and hopes to get with you, and your sister is trying to push it by insisting on pairing the two of you. Super not cool, and it's shitty your parents say you're the asshole. No. At this point, I just insist on stepping down from the wedding party. Honestly, the more I think about this, the more I would just not attend the wedding at all. Agreed. Sister doesn't want to switch original poster to a different pairing. Sister is getting hostile at original poster dropping out of the wedding party and just being a guest. And her and Tara admit to having plans. Opting to not attend at all may be his safest option. Oh, and going LC for a time. Maybe even going on a trip out of state the weekend of the wedding. And I'm not even sure I want to know about the entrance dance. I can't decide if it's a normal part of ops culture or it's something else in part of plans. It's relatively common now in the US for the bridal party to be part of the reception entrance. Often the bridal party couples off and enters in pairs to music. Some do silly, fun dances to hype everyone up before the newlyweds enter. Relatively normal and harmless, but I'm guessing she had something more salacious in mind. Man, facepalming makes me more than glad that the last wedding I was in was 13 years ago, and the several prior were 20 plus. Of course, pretty much none of the couples I stood up for, or the people that stood up for me and my wife would have wanted to do that even now. Not the asshole, and honestly Tara comes off as kind of creepy. She's besties with your sister now and hangs out at your parents' house and is apparently also friends with your parents? That's weird. It's just weird. Your sister can pair you with someone else, she can have you as a guest at her wedding but not a groomsman, or she can basically blow up her relationship with you over Tara. Why the fuck didn't Tara tell your sister that she ghosted you? If she did, why didn't your sister or family care? And if Tara is a great friend now, she'll be at every event and party. Fun. That's the weird thing to me. It sounded to me like Tara did tell his sister she ghosted him, not sure about the parents, and apparently the sister thinks the reason is perfectly fine but not one that she can tell her brother, and even odder to me, she's not insisting that her new bestie actually explained to her brother why she ghosted. Yeah, he described it as if the sister understands Tara's reason for ghosting, but won't share with original poster what it was. I agree with an earlier commenter that she was probably dating a couple PPL at once, and when things went south with the other guy, decided she needed to get back with original poster. Whatever her actual reason for ghosting, I'd bet Tara didn't share that version with original poster's sister. Not the asshole. I have my reasons. LMAO, what does that even mean? What an insensitive weirdo. This would make me want to not even go TBH. This whole thing is bizarre and your sister and family sounds terrible. There's a game going on, that's why. It's weird and creepy that she recognized the last name then wormed her way into your whole family and so close to your sister that she's in the wedding. Close enough that she requested you and your sister, who you're so close to, isn't respecting your needs. Step down and don't even go. Yeah, this is fucking creepy, dude. Not the asshole. Say you have a new girlfriend and watch the fireworks. And when sister asks why you didn't tell her, just say, I have my reasons. All kidding aside, original poster needs to just not attend at all this point. Stalker lady he knew for 3 months years ago sounds unhinged. I have my reasons. The word, stalker, keeps flashing in front of me when I read this, too. Not the asshole. It sounds like a perfectly reasonable request since there are other women who could be partnered with you. Your sister shouldn't prioritize her friend's request over her brother's comfort. I don't trust this situation and I think Tara wants something out of this because why else would she request you? Your sister sucks and so do your parents. This could be so easily solved. Agreed, not the asshole. And one way out would be to have the wedding by a canyon, charge guests $10 to get in, then walk a mile to the site carrying their own chairs. Tara can carry her own fucking chair. Don't forget to blast the registry on social media to everyone who wasn't invited. Exclamation mark. It's super weird that Tara asked for you specifically. Not the asshole for dropping out cuz WTF does I have my reasons mean? Question mark. WTF does I have my reasons mean? It means Tara has confessed to the sister that she is sorry she ghosted original poster, probably swearing sister to secrecy. Tara wants to get back with him but isn't mature, confident enough to handle it herself. So sister has hatched a rom-com plot to get her best friend and favorite brother back together with a meet cute story they can tell their grandchildren. Edit. This is basically the plot of The Parent Trap, but with a sister instead of twins and a best friend and a brother instead of parents. People in most rom-coms are terrible people. Change the music and it's surprising how well they work in psychological horror category. Open mouth smile. Basically half of them are marry your stalker stories.